Ni mwandu magacaria matha ndi murehe kanitha itu wa PCA. Atogoragia kugaya. Sasa unajua hii familia yetu imekuwa kubwa. Hii ya cousins na my brother na my sister. Si imekuwa kubwa? Nilete cousin mwingine? Mtamkaribisha muambie nini? Our cousin Dr. Fred Okengo Matiang'I. Mnamwambiaje? Mnamwambiaje? Hi cousin.
My brothers ambao tumekuja nao hapa, my elder brother, our second deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, the Honorable Gachagua, my other elder brother, Vice President, Your Excellency, Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka, my sister, Honorable Martha Karua, my brother Eugene who have spoken before me, viongozi wote ambao wako hapa wa kanisa ambao wameongea mbele yangu, na nyinyi wa Kristo wote na wasalimu hamjambo. I'll be very brief. Today I will keep my song so that we stay with Mother's song. On my own behalf and on behalf of the leaders of Jubilee, and there are quite a number of them, when I asked for the list of the candidates who want to run on Jubilee around here, I was given a list of 23. We have no time, I can't read 23 people here. Lakini we have national leaders wale tuko nao kama huyu Zaki Nuthia, Deputy Secretary General, Ngoima Koko, Director of Operations, Dan Mwangi, our Executive Director, is here. Pauline Njoroge, who is our Deputy Organizing Secretary, has been introduced. And my brother and my friend, whom I really love, Mheshimiwa Paul Kados, one of my serious advisors here. My colleagues have spoken a lot, so sitarudia yale ambayo yamezungumziwa hapa. Mimi nataka kuwashukuru kanisa, Wakristo na viongozi wa kanisa hii. Asante sana kwa kutupea nafasi kuabudu nanyi siku ya leo. It's always a privilege to be in the house of the Lord. Na tena vile tumehubiriwa na maombi yale ambayo tumehudhuria hapa, and we are looking forward to the service, the spiritual enrichment. We really thank the Lord for you, and thank you so much. I join my brother Honorable Gachagua in saying that this is really a beautiful church and a beautiful sanctuary that you have done for the Lord. And may the name of the Lord be praised for the hard work that wanajua. Ukiwa katika hiyo ofisi kuna kitu ya muhimu inaitwa sentiment care. Because ukiangalia inji vile iko saa hii, if you sat behind you having a security meeting, ukae uangalie inji vile iko saa hii, you look at what is going on in meetings and look at what people are doing and so on. If I was advising this government, I would tell them, you would summarize that advice in one word: resounding disapproval. Watu wamekataa. Maana mna gani? Watu wamekataa. You can see the people have refused the way in which we are running the country. Hii mambo hii kiburi ya kupiga watu, goons na polisi na hii, watu wamekataa. Yale mambo tuliona jana, if I may speak about it, I never imagined that in a country we have been independent for over 6 decades, at an international airport, Kisumu, you would actually position thugs to wait for members of parliament. The question I would like to ask them is this: what do they think is left of this country? You position thugs. The police wanajua, because if I was in interior now, the regional police commander in Kisumu cannot tell me that hakujua wale wakora ni akina nani walikuwa huko. Wale watu wamepiga magari ya wajumbe mawe kwa roundabout hapo Kisumu wakavunja vioo. I mean, the regional security team cannot say kwamba hawajui ni akina nani walikuwa huko. Tangu kanisa Mwiki ipigwe, ukuje pande ingine kanisa imepigwa, tumeenda kuitima kanisa imepigwa. Honestly speaking, you cannot say with the resources we have and the capacity we have as a country that you don't know what is going on. I repeat this again. Mr. President, you have once again misread the mood of the country. Because in 2024, when Gen Z were having demonstrations, again the government misread the mood of the country. We woke up one morning in a country that has been peaceful, citizens of the country who are armed with nothing overran parliament. And these citizens raised specific issues. Since that time, nobody, even this government, has been coherent enough in saying this is what Gen Z were raising and these are the solutions we have provided. Tukaendelea na sarakazi ya kawaida. Abracadabra ya cabinet, badilisha huyu, then you end up here, so on and so forth. Story, you know, and so on. You have once again misread the mood of the country. Mimi nafikiri, I am not a prophet and I have no credentials to prophesy. Tukiendelea hivi, we are headed the wrong direction. Na hiyo wrong direction, wakubwa wa serikali mutaiona nyinyi wenyewe karibuni. When you see the anger and the resistance and the pain that we saw yesterday, if I was in the security sector today, I would be very worried. Wananchi wamefika mahali, they are determined to face the tear gas, face the bullets, and make a point. So, do the right thing. It is very easy to do the right thing. Go, work, sit down, listen to people. And we are blessed in this country. We have wonderful church organizations. Hawa viongozi wa kanisa ni watu wa ajabu. Sisi tumebarikiwa, hawa watu wote wako wa kuadvise mtu, hii tuende namna hii, tuende namna hii, and so on. Finally, nililinda mtihani na haikuibiwa. Utaiba kura zetu.
Asante, thank you. Kwani mlikuwa na
so that my sister mother sang in the mother tongue. I was going to sing in Kikamba. Naye Yesu yanifanya niwe kwa imani nayo dhiki yanifanya niwe jasiri, burudisha nikirukaruka. Hosanna, amen. Thank you, thank you. Well, only yesterday I was out in Ukambani. kanisa, I want to challenge all of us to stand up for Christ. Remember the militant song, stand up for Jesus, ye soldiers of the cross. Lift high his royal banner, it must not suffer. The time is now. I mean, the battle yenyewe imeletwa ndani ya kanisa. And the church, in fact, I would have expected that when we went to visit Inspector General Kanja, the church leadership should have joined us. Hey, dress properly, say we will not accept what happened at Witima, ACK Church. We can't understand what happened in Mwiki. We will not accept it. And to say enough is enough. Lakini tusipofanya na wako kule, because tumekubaliana tuwe na technical team ya sisi United Alternative Government, United Alternative Government. Tukawaambia hivi, we have our team, our technical team, tumepeana majina yetu. Of course they listened, wakamtoa yule Marjan, because that was very clear in our records. And also sema Smartmatic is imeleta disrepute internationally. Hata Trump mwenyewe analia juu ya mambo ya Smartmatic, metoka huko Venezuela. Kumbuka Raila used to talk about viparanga vya computer. We will not agree. Hatuwezi kukubali viparanga hiyo ya computer. And the number one thing, metoa Marjan. Mumeruka watu wawili qualified deputy CEOs. All right? Mukachukua director Kotsu Nkuli ambaye tunajua katika petition zetu, that is a person who should not be allowed to take over as a CEO of IBC. Hiyo tunaangalia. So when we say you will not steal, Fred and my sister there, this is what we mean. There must be open recruitment of the new CEO wa IBC. Hatutakubali mtu kama anaitwa Sunkuli who was part and parcel of mambo haya Smartmatic. As a matter of fact, legally, hii maneno tumefuata kwa ndani sana. Tumegundua kwamba kuna ile inaitwa framework contract in procurement law. This thing about Smartmatic was tied to that framework. Iliisha in I think April last year. Kwa hivyo hata uchaguzi legally wa Malava na Mbere and ongoing by elections under Smartmatic is actually illegal. But we want our people also to have representatives. Kwa hivyo tunavumilia hiyo. Lakini hatutavumilia ni kwamba Smartmatic waendelee na CEO ambaye tunamjua the William Ruto wants to handpick na kumfanya yeye ndiye ata replace Marjan. We will not accept. Kwa hiyo tunaenda tena kwa IBC. We want to make it very clear tukiwa hapa. Ndio kanisa muombe vizuri, muombe mkijua the issues ambazo zitahakikisha uchaguzi ambao utakuja hivi ndio utakuweko pale uchaguzi huo, because the country is in a revolutionary mood. And this revolution will culminate in what we saw in Bangladesh last week. Vijana wa Bangladesh, Prime Minister mwenyewe akachukua helicopter akahamia India because he brought the wrong type of policy of funding university education in Bangladesh. Akatarokea huko. Aitwa Sheikh Hasina. Sasa wakamchukua wa Bangladesh, jeshi kwanza ikachukua Bangladesh, na very very disciplined army because they actually very well known even in terms of international peacekeeping operations. Bangladesh army is very well regarded. Wakamleta Eunice, who is a Nobel Peace laureate, akashikilia for 1 year. And then he has carried out elections. The outcome was over 70%. Watu wa Bangladesh wanasema Gen Z inspired Gen Zs of Bangladesh, inspired by Gen Zs of Kenya, wameleta mapinduzi. That is the mood, not just in Africa, but in the whole world. So, kwa maoni yangu nikamilishe, ndio tuendelee. We should have no worry at all. This is a nation under God. And this is a nation that will stand for the truth all the time. So even us, in United Alternative Government, as we serve our people, we must be different. We must really know what is ailing them. na sisi wenyewe tutajitahidi tuone vile tunaweza kusaidiana. So I have no doubt when William Ruto says atashinda kura by 2 million. Hey, yani hebu angalia hivi vile tulivyo, because also it's an attempt to pre-rig, kuweka kwatu kwa maneno, tutaenda Singapore, tutaenda wapi. Oburu ananichekesha, anasema tutaenda Canaan kupitia Singapore. Because he remembered his brother was saying tutaenda Canaan. Tukafika mto Jordan, tukaumwa wengine na samaki na kulikuwa crocodile wengi. Hatukuvuka, ndio what time Raila akasema anatafuta wafanye building bridges na ndugu yake Uhuru Kenyatta. Sasa wameleta mambo mengine haijulikani. The truth of the matter, if I knew my brother Raila's heart, he was not for this thing. Hawa watu wanajiita ma-expert, walikimbia kule wakateka Raila nyara, and that is the truth. And you Senator Kitui and Senator Sifuna know what we ordered both you and Sifuna tukiwa na Raila on what you should do. Kwa hivyo ukweli utatokea, and the truth is lazima pia